change my mind, pick a lane, pick and climb, the only way to win it right. I never miss that snack, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the lead, to work out in the back, cause I see what I mean, and I bring it to the limelight. Ain't got time to kick, I got time to feel like you go exit. I know life's short, so I let it go, but I'm still supposed to feel. They wanna see my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they always cap. I ain't playing no games. I just do that's fact, and I don't feel no shame. It's a Gucci rack, I go crazy. Nah, bitch, I ain't crazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the track, all this shit got me hazy. About to unpack all this shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories I forget. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather leave than be led. I'm full of seeds as I spread with every word that I said.
Let's go!
That was Tina, everybody over there.
Forecast sharp, step back, stay clear. The coolest weatherman's here. Bring it fear. Flannel shirt flying, maple leaf on the chest. Now spinning in the air, aiming straight for the best. Blue tracks on my boots, syrup in my veins. Throw so clean, it's like I'm carving through rain. Target on lock, bullseyes my zone. Haters duck and cover when I step in the dome. Yeah. I'm in the sticks with the Torto. Got a handful of lines, make my haters say, oh no. I make it rain, make it rain with these doors. I make it rain, make it rain with these doors. I make it rain, make it rain with these doors. I make it rain, make it rain with these doors. North winds howling, the blades my reply. You're about to get split like poutine on the fly. Maple syrup sticky, my aim is that sweet. Carving through the chaos like snow on the street. Frisbee in the stands, polar bear in the aim. Every flick of the wrist turns your sweat into shame. Got my partner on tight with a tote to match. Knives raining from the heavens, I'm a touchable catch. Yeah. I'm in the sticks with the Torto. Got a handful of knives, make my haters say, oh no. I make it rain, with these doors. 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 Snowstorms brewing. I'm not eyeing.
Tina says the cops are parked out front. They're coming for you.
Canada's finest, and my aim never failed. Yeah. Snowstorms growing. I'm the eye of the gale. Yeah. Canada's finest, and my aim never fails. I'm in six with the Torto. Got a handful of knives, make my haters say, oh no. I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain with these clothes.
Wow.
I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain with these clothes. I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain with these clothes. I make it rain, I make it rain, make it rain with these clothes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live. Verse for today's live stream, Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 to 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, not of yourself, but it is a gift from God, not your works, so that no man may boast. We don't earn our way into heaven. You don't sit back at the end of your life and go, you know what? I've lived a good life. I can answer for whatever I've done. I've done good. I'm a good person. You know, I'm not that bad, right? All these things that we could say. You might have belief in God, and you'll say those things to just numb the pain, numb the guilt, so you can continue on living in a sort of way. That's not actually the way God wants you to live. But with all that said, it's all grace. That's a gift that God extended to us through Jesus because of what he did, his work on the cross. It's Jesus's work. It's what your trust, your faith in him. Nothing else is going to earn you into heaven. The only thing that's going to get you into heaven is Jesus. Whether he knows you the way you want him to know you, the way he said. You know, he's going to look at a lot of people and said, I don't know you. Depart from me. Oh, we did all these good things. We did all these works. We casted demons out in your name. You know, we did all these good things. We healed people. We gave to the poor. All these people are just sitting there saying, I did all these works. I did this. I did that. Jesus is going to look at them like, I don't know you. Depart from me. Right? It's about Jesus knowing you in the right way. He wants to know you and get a personal relationship with you. Nothing else is going to get you into heaven. It's Jesus. And then with that love, with that grace that he extends our way, you begin to change. He gives you a new heart, right? And he starts to form you into an image like him, the way it was supposed to be from the beginning. That's the truth. It's a gift. Nothing else can be given to you. It's not about making money and having a big fancy church and all these things. That's not getting anyone into heaven. Don't let anyone fool you and lie to you. Right, and bring to you a different gospel than the one that is written down in the Gospels, the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Right? Don't be deceived by people saying you got to do this, you got to do that. All you got to do is believe in Jesus. Right? Trust in him. Trusting in him is different. A lot of people can have the knowledge that will get you to be saved, but without your trust in him, then it's just head knowledge. Trusting in him with the faith that you can have, that you gain from believing in him, that trust, that's what will change you. That's the whatever you say goes. I'm submitting to you, and what your ways are the ways I want to go, not my ways anymore. You know, I'm going to resist everything that draws me away from you, and I'm going to serve and love my neighbors, my brothers and sisters, all because I submit to Christ. Right? Amen. So with that said, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for your love for us and your grace that you've given us. We thank you for Jesus and all that he did on the cross, all that suffering. He had everyone in mind. All of our sins, past, present, and future, were laid on that cross for us, and you paid the penalty. You set us free through that. We deserve the punishment. Our sin deserved to be put on that cross, us, but you went onto that cross and showed us your love for us. We thank you, Father. It's hard to understand. It's a mystery, a lot of it. That type of love, that you would humble yourself, sit down from your heavenly throne to come down into your creation, to lay down your life for us in a way that it's hard to understand that love. I thank you for these people here. Bless them, bless this live, and we do all this for your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
If you're new here, I'm looking for one new follower, possibly two. Hopefully you guys like the content. I am a knife thrower. I'm a sponsored knife thrower. You can check out my videos. I got plenty of them, plenty of shorts. I do a lot of live streaming. I answer questions on screen right now, and you can email me. I have plenty of people emailing me, building relationships with me behind the scenes, where I can then get tailored to help you more specifically. And I'm enjoying this. I hope you are. I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. So we also talk a lot about what is good for our health and fitness. I do a lot of research. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor, but I do have a lot of what I would consider from the doctors that I listen to facts, and I follow these healthy fitness and nutritional and all of these good advice from the whistleblowers, the type of doctors that aren't in it for the money. They're not in it to keep their job even. They just want to bring you the truth. So there's a lot of that I like to share on this channel to help you stay fit, stay healthy, be the best you in this life that you've been given. We want to treat our bodies and our mind like, the right way. If we're not going to treat our bodies, the right way, I'm not going to trust you around my kids, my wife, if you can't treat yourself right. So I want people to be healthy. It's a big passion of mine, to help people make the right choices with their health and fitness. So if you have any questions, I let them fire them away in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer, or I'll point you in the right direction to get you the answers. But yes, we're throwing knife channel. We're gonna be doing a lot of trick shots today. I have my Tortos in my hand, my originals. So I'm a combat knife thrower. I might throw the vest on, do some fast draw, but we're gonna be pinning cans, hucking some steel. You probably saw that in my warm-up there. I have the most powerful throw in the world. Multiple penetration tests that no one has done. I have a certificate from the World Record Republic, measuring in my throw, no spin at 56 miles per hour. And I'm just looking to top that. And so plenty of things like that. If you have any questions, I'm at that point where I'm comfortable to help you and share. And that's the goal, to make some new knife throwers and possibly people that will believe in God, right? It's not like it's an easy thing to do nowadays with all the distractions. So number one, if we can work together, encourage one another, and make a new believer from this channel, just one is all I'm looking for. One in the entire life, right? If every Christian just looked to save one person, to look to work with one person, like Jesus said, he left the 99 to find the one lost sheep. How important that one lost sheep is for Jesus. Everybody is super important. Oh man, look at those throws. I'm just telling you. If you don't fool around, you take your training seriously, you'll be accurate. That's the part of where accuracy. People, how do I get to be more accurate? You be consistent. Don't fool around and throw many different ways, because that's what other people want you to do. If you want to be really good, you want to be really accurate, then stay consistent in the way you throw. Stay natural, whatever comes natural to you. Your body mechanics should be similar to throwing however you want, whatever you want, like a baseball, a football. Pick up a stick and throw it. Pick up a rock and chuck it. Does naturally. Go from there. That's your starting point. And then you will make gradual changes from there to make yourself a better thrower at longer distances. It changes. But I'm a very consistent thrower in my body mechanics for over 7 years now. We're going on non-stop the same thing, just slight small changes. I was a very athletic kid. I played a lot of football, played a lot of baseball, I did a lot of throwing my whole life. Getting into knife throwing, I just wanted to take what I've already experienced and gained all those skills from and apply it to knife throwing. And it shot me off. You know, a lot of people, oh, you got good fast. Yeah, you know, knife throwing isn't something that should be overcomplicated. I think it's very simple, and you gotta listen to the right people, or you're gonna get carried away and hurt yourself in your progress. I'm a big advocate to help people get the right information. So check out my useless facts. They're not so useless, and we'll have fun while we learn. That's the whole goal too. Having fun while we learn. Oh man, I haven't had a drop yet. Haven't even missed yet. Oh, he's not trying anything new. I have a whole video yesterday, a long format. I got a couple long format videos. I kind of miss doing them. I'm starting to get back into things I enjoy. I used to enjoy making these long format videos. And I stopped for a while just to try to use the shorts to get my channel up. But I realized that's really not helping at all. So go back to what you enjoy. Don't worry about the numbers. So I have a really good video coming out. Underhand no spin. I set my targets outside and I explain everything. So let's just leave it at that. This video I'm trying to make somewhere between 10 to 20 minute videos so that they're longer. You can sit back, chill, enjoy like an episode. The TV's full of junk, so it's kid friendly. I don't swear. You know, there's no smoking, alcohol, all this for the family to be able to watch, and good music, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Just let me know so I can tailor it to be better next time. Peeking myself, probably worse than anyone. Any questions? Who's here? Let me know where you're watching from. Again, I'm trying to get one new follower.
Barella, John Thick, Kill Switch, James.
What's going on,
Tina.
everybody? My homie, my coolest crew.
Tina's here, Chandler's here.
All right, so we have 2 lightning bolt knives. If anybody wants to be getting that wheel going, we can do that. The wheel is over here. So we got 2 people on the wheel already. We got James Mitchell and we got Hawk Sling. And the biggest donation today is going to be able to pick a shirt. So I have merchandise. I got 3 shirts available here. Super awesome material, very stretchy, comfortable. I mean, I'm telling you, the people that get these shirts, they love them. They love the feel. So we got a little bit of my design going off of Jordan. I really like it. So whoever does a donation, the biggest one today, whatever it is, if it's $2.99, I will ship this off to you free, and you won't have to pay for anything. It's on me. So I got 2 shirts. We got a white and red one. We got an army green, and we got a plain white. So we got all those to give out today. If you want, just some extra things that I can do and kind of give back to you guys when you guys support me. I'm not one of those channels that likes taking things without trying to be able to give it back. So we do have these lightning bolts. There's a new thing that I'm going to be trying. Stay tuned. So we're at number 44. This is number 43. So I got 2 of these bad boys that we can raffle off. It's just $10 a spot on the wheel. There's 14 spots on the wheel, and that gives you a good chance. So $10, it's like 2 coffees at Tim Hortons, and you got a chance to win a knife that's valued probably right around a little over $100. I pay for the shipping, I pay for the handling, any import fees, I got you covered. So if you want yourself a custom throwing knife, that could be sent off to you tomorrow. I don't procrastinate for my winners. As soon as I can get your email and your shipping address, I'll get that off to you as quick as I can. Oh, bullseyes, bullseyes. Boom. Yes, in my garage. I am so good when it comes to 10 to 20 feet. Yes. We just did a live last week though, and I was throwing only from 7 meters. Just showing people my versatility, because again, I've stayed consistent. I have a world record no spin throw from 27 meters. So I can bring this type of throw further back than anyone, and I'm proud of that. My training is tried, tested, and I'd say now it's true. So everything I'm giving to you guys, there's nothing new under the sun. It's just what we can get in the knife throwing community is very limited. So my advice is going to differ from a lot of people, but again, you separate the men from the boys. You watch who you're listening to, and you'll be able to pick out the right stuff. So hopefully I can do that for you. Alrighty too, and you're new here, that was one of my songs. It's a music video I made. Pretty excited about it when it came out. My sponsor made it for me. No other knife throwing content music video out there. I freaking love it. Laugh at it all you want. I think it's so freaking cool. Check it out. It's the main video on my page when you log in. My first miss of the day. Gotta miss. Gotta show you're human and that this isn't AI. That shows it's not AI. That shows we're live. Anything can happen. Oh, man. So I've been putting on a lot of muscle. Since I started knife throwing, I probably put on close to 45 pounds of muscle. Go grab a 45-pound plate. Pick that 45-pound plate up. That's how much meat I put on this body right here. Like, that's a serious amount of slabby patties right there, buddy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, with that said, my arm, I gotta stretch. You gotta stay mobile. So I love doing dead hangs. Get your arms above your head. I love sleeping with my hand behind my back. Right? Put yourself in a position when you sleep. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they're like this with their phones, they're hunched over at their computers. Get yourself back if you can when you sleep. Let's go!
Stay inside. No one's here.
It's crazy how many neighbors yell out, let's go. I love it. I come down my street and there's just so many people yelling, let's go. It really gets us going. Anyway, so really get your arm stretched. So what I noticed is my arm was starting to not go up as much as I wanted when I throw. So now my mind has to get that focused and get that arm up when you throw. And I noticed you can put some power into distance if I do that. Up close, it's, you know, I can just throw like my sideways throw. But even up close, if I go up high, they're both exact because it's up close. So that proves my point there. Once I go back further, 7 meters, that up high really matters for getting some power up high. Really good flight paths. It keeps the knife nice and straight. And like I said, the power is very important. Number one, I'm a combat knife thrower. That's the way it is. I'm military, 20-year veteran. Like, that's what I do for my life. So that's what I'm going to do with knives. I'm not a competition guy. I don't have the advantage of going to competitions. If I could, I probably would and dominate them. Sorry for all those knife throwing community out there wishing I probably wouldn't, but you know, I'm sure if I showed up, you'd all be scared. Oh, I'm sure you'd be scared. I'd be sitting at the line with all of you. I'm not there to make friends. I'm there to take the prize. Give me my trophy. I'm leaving. So recently too, it sucks, but you know, I see a lot of people following me and their names are like Lucifer Knives. You know, I log in and see some videos from knife throwers, and the first thing is just vulgar swearing music. And so if you notice, I'm not following knife throwers, engaging online as much as I used to. It's because they just are very, very toxic. The content, the quality, I don't want that stuff in my head, and so I've detached pretty good from it. And you know, it's up to you. You know, it's really important who you hang around with. You will become who you hang around with, right? And I've seen a little bit of that with me, and I had to start to shove my beliefs under a rug just so I can get along and still at the same time tiptoe, right? Because People don't mix. Even if you're putting God under the rug, you are a light. God has given you a light. And these people are dark. They don't like you. You just make them feel bad. They feel guilty almost around you, right? Like it's just a weird thing that they wouldn't admit to, but it's the truth. So no matter how much I tried, people just gave me issues. And, recently I've seen it in more. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm so glad I made that decision. It's like, why do you have to log in and I see your video and it's just F this, F that, like, yeah, like that's what you guys want to do. Great, go and do it. But that's why I'm explaining. That's why I'm not going to be clicking here to follow. I'm not. If you want that content, you want that music, good, go ahead. It's not child friendly. I don't want my kids hearing that stuff. Like you can look and dress and do whatever you want, but that's why, right? That makes sense. I care a lot about who I hang out with, so I choose my friends wisely, and who I hang out with. My circle's smaller, but I can trust my circle that I've made. That's important. A lot of people. There's a guy here that used to come around. His name was Lex. Disappeared because he just wanted to go with the crowd, and he was a brother. I hold him accountable, but he disappeared. He goes off and does his own thing, and he's going in with the crowd. You're a brother in Christ, man. You left your dude over here hanging. Where you at, my man? Right? Stuff like that goes on, and I feel bad about it. So I try to get this information out there to let you just look at it from a different perspective and maybe ask some questions. What are you doing? What are you getting out of this? Some of these people will stab you in the back like that. For what? For saying something that they didn't agree with. That's how easy it is for them to stab you in the back and call you nothing. You give them money, you do all this stuff to help them, gifts to them, and what do they do at the end of the day? They don't know you, don't even think of you, right? You gotta be careful who you attach yourself to, especially in an online circle. Ooh! If I threw 100 throws today, let's say, I'd say 80 of those throws were all bullseyes. I might be lowballing that one. Let's hit that like button again. I'm looking for 1 new follower, possibly 2. It'd be awesome if you can do that. I did look, and it's like 70% of the people watching my videos aren't subscribed. So 2 things. I either got to update my hater count, or you just got to hit the subscribe button already. If you're watching my stuff, you keep coming back. Hater, and we can even get haters. We can put we have my supporters, all their names. If you want, I can put your hater name, whatever you want. I can write that name. I can get those little numbers. You can click on the thing and write the little splash you. Those, so we can quickly remove. Okay, we got a new hater. Boom, pop them on.
Liba View said he was following you earlier. He said, "Okay, I'll follow."
Awesome. There's my 1 new follower. Great. All right, now we're looking for 1 more. All right, like I said, possibly 2.
3am just tuned in. He says, "Let's go."
Go! What's going on, 3am? Shout out to my moderators. They do an awesome job here on the channel. 3am, James Mitchell, and of course my smoking hot wife. Thank you for everything you guys do. Couldn't do it without you, so I appreciate the love, the support. It goes a long ways. I say it over and over and over again because I'll never be able to stop saying thank you. It's like if you stop saying I love you to your wife, you shouldn't, man. It's just downhill from there. So there's little things like that, little example. Never stop saying thank you to the people that matter. Oh! Man. You know what it is too? I was throwing these the other day in the rain for my useless facts in the rain. And they felt great. They felt great. I need to get my Tortos, my newest Tortos. I need to get those bad boys in this. This is 7 millimeters thick. So 6, 7 millimeters and 8 millimeters, right? Those are the ones people are shuffling through. Those are the type of knives people are shuffling through. I think people even go to 4 millimeter knives for rotational throwing because they're longer. They can hold more weight, but they're skinnier and they're longer. Crazy, man. That's crazy. 4 millimeters though. I'd have to try it for rotational, but yeah, I was throwing these things in the rain. I gotta be honest, it took me a while to miss. Those misses weren't easy. I wanted to get some ricochets and It just wasn't working. Just was not working. One thing too. What, sorry?
Sorry. Keep going.
One thing I was noticing, a lot of people will, you know, have videos with, they want the power too, right? They want the power. I get that, man. When you chuck a knife, you want it, like, if you're a man, you're gonna want to bring the power, right? So what they're doing though is wrong, right? Power is the last thing. So if your knives are coming in here and they're all flopping, over rotated, under rotated, your accuracy's all over the place, don't add power. Work on your accuracy. Work on your knives. You want them sticking in nice and straight. You're not going to see too many of mine over rotated or under rotated. They're under rotated slightly. I take that. That's good, right? Not like something like that, but nice and straight. Like, I'll take that again. I've been throwing a lot far, so, but you want it nice and straight. If you're getting 9 out of 10 throws that aren't good, and you got that one good stick, and you're happy, you edit your video and you share it, you're only fooling really yourself. Other people, like, they don't care. Just be honest with yourself, you know? Get those good sticks. Be consistent. Be accurate. Start adding in power. If your knives get all screwed up again, dial it back. You can have all the power in the world and no accuracy. You, to me, are just a fool. And there is no control with your power. It's useless. It's useless. So you need to have the accuracy. When I did my most powerful throw, even the person said, just don't worry about the accuracy, just huck it. And I said, man, you're going to notice when I submit my videos, they're all going to be bullseyes. Like, that's just how I do it. You're going to be shocked. He didn't believe me, laughed. And then I sent the video, my 56 mile an hour, dead bullseye. Like, that's just the way it is. People say that you get more accurate if you throw lighter. Well, then why does a baseball pitcher throw a heater strikes? Right? Why? Because they're consistent. They're not throwing an underhand and then a sidearm and then they're doing all these other throws. They're consistent and they throw 100 of those baseballs every day for their whole life. More than 100. So don't listen to people that don't know what they're talking about, man. They just think that's the way it is because they never trained to throw accurately with power. So because they had the power and they're not accurate, yeah, man, you haven't trained to. When I sit here and all I do is throw with power, and I'll get my accuracy, right, in the beginning, work on your accuracy, just be patient, small, gradual improvements in steps, you'll get there. Like, I'm proving it. Every day I prove it when I throw my knife. Like, I don't have to dial back to get more power. It doesn't make any sense. For me, less muscle movement, less connection to my muscles, I'm not going to be able to feel. It's going to be more off. I'm going to be more unfluent. Oh, here comes Hanky Boobies.
Sai, sit down.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Got the dog running into our house. So, yeah, power, accuracy, all that stuff. Let's go! She's at the top of the driveway. You can walk them to her. There goes that. I don't have to dial off to keep my power, to keep my accuracy. Again, very important you listen to the right people. You can do whatever you want to do, you're just really going to have to put more training into it. Why people can do certain things and other people can't, probably because those people trained more. They practiced more. They wanted to work for something. You know, there are some impossible things. You can't fly off, you jump off a mountain, but you want to throw a certain way and train a certain way, you'll be able to get those goals. I'd be throwing 50 mile an hour throws every throw in competition. That's just because of the way I train. I think when it comes to, if you don't have a powerful throw and you want to be a combat knife thrower, you got to get a powerful throw, yo. You got to. It's just there's no other way around it. You're not gonna. People are, you throw away your only weapon. You're not gonna throw away your only weapon. But if you are a weak thrower, you're throwing away your weapon. You want to put it in there. My weak throws are powerful. Oh man, they're not gonna have time to react to these things. You know, think about dodgeball. Big ball like that. They're probably throwing those things max 20 miles an hour. It's harder to throw a dodgeball. And people can't dodge the dodgeball, right? It's tough. It's challenging to dodge. Now you pick a little knife coming at you over 50 miles per hour. People think they're going to be able to dodge that or something, right? It's the realism isn't there. Yeah, and I'm not going to be throwing my knives like a superhero, but if I ever had to, I wouldn't want this being thrown at me. You know, people get a dodgeball in the face, it sucks. You ever play dodgeball at school? You see that guy that got hit in the face, or he has glasses, his glasses smash off, his whole face is red. It's a freaking ball filled with air. And people think this will do nothing if I throw it at them. Ha! Ha! Dead bullseyes. So where you're seeing me throw, because my chair's right around 3 meters. Wow. Because those two are sandwiched together. I just pulled out a chunk. You're seeing me right around 4 meters here. This is where I'm throwing when I'm at 4 meters. Cameras just past 5 meters. About here. Oh, bullseye. I said this before in my lives. I say it over and over again. If your last throw is the best throw, good for you. If your first throw is the best, and your throws are just getting, in your cycle of 3, it just gets worse and worse. Right? If you just get better and better and better. So I have a video coming out and it shows that I throw a lot of heaters. My last throws are just like my first throws. I don't say this to blow my helmet up. I say all this stuff to help people learn to reach right goals, the proper goals. You can do it. Train with your heart rate up. Don't just train and take a rest. You get to train when you are tired. That's when your training begins. That's when you need to push it more. And the next time, push it even more. You just keep pushing yourself to the limits. There's really hard to hit a plateau if your mindset is right. And you just keep pushing yourself. You know, a lot of people in the knife ring, they don't push people. They don't help challenge people. And, you know, they just do these funny little goofy things. And it's like, let's push people to be the best in the world. Maybe they're scared because they want to be good and not have a whole bunch of people come in and just smash them. But it's like, it's true, right? We want to be able to push people. Like in hockey and all these sports we play, everyone's challenging one another. And, you know, that's why I bring all this stuff up. I want to challenge you. If you're not doing this type of stuff and you want to be really good, this is why I say it. If you're a hobbyist and you just want to have fun and you don't care about getting so good, then okay, go and have fun. Don't listen to me. But if you're trying to become something good, and you can go to competitions with the type of stuff that I'm teaching and sharing here. You can go to competitions with this advice and smash it. Be the best there, but be consistent. You gotta be focused the right way, and you'll get so much better when you do things like I'm saying right now. You get tired, throw for another hour, not another 5 minutes. Throw for another hour, sweat, don't take a break. Just freaking push it, and you'll see you'll get better and better and better. I would stop if you're missing. If your knives are sucking and you develop bad habits in that tired state, you know, work on your physical fitness. Get yourself a better cardiovascular health. You know, work on those things. That's very important to work on your body behind the scenes to knife throwing. Knife throwing's one thing, but it requires a lot of body movement, muscles. You know, it requires good health. You want to throw 3 knives really fast. Go grab those knives out of the target, throw knives really fast again, and do that for an hour. It's not easy. So you got to work on your health. You have to. You just have to when you want to be good. So don't neglect your health. Some people are training to be at this Vegas throw, and you see some of them talking, take care, love you guys, let's go! You'll see people, they say things like, I'm going to stop drinking while I train. Yeah, good call, man. Like, that's a poison that you just keep putting in your body. I don't know if it's daily or a couple times a week. Horrible stuff to do. You got to take your training seriously. You know, most athletes that take it seriously, they're not drinking. That's number one right there, right? But they're training. The people on the off season, when they're like, if it's hockey or football, they're training. They're not at home partying or being lazy on a couch watching a movie and eating chips. These people are athletes and they take it seriously. And their off season is almost harder than when they're actually in game time. They train and they practice the way they need to play the game, right? Seriously. So take all that stuff serious too. If you want to be good at something, you know, start light and work your way up. And I'm here to help. If you want some exercises, you want to tailor an exercise package or a fitness plan, a nutritional plan, you just let me know. I'll do that for you. One of the main things too, I want to share all this. I'm no expert, but what I understand is our cells, right? The mitochondria of our cell is like the battery in our body, the battery in the cell, and it creates energy, gives us energy, and we can destroy our mitochondria. We just have no energy to do things. So I'm looking at, you know, trying to strengthen my mitochondria, Pacific mitochondria. Which stuff you can take to help you, right? So there's a CO2, and you can look it up on Amazon, CoQ10. It will help your mitochondria, help strengthen them, and you'll get more energy to be able to do the things that I'm saying. Especially if you've done things to your body that are going to hurt you, that have been hurting you, and you need to get back. That's what supplements will get you back. Because if we want to shouldn't be tired in our 40s and our 50s. We really shouldn't. Our food choices, our sleep is huge. People just don't get the good sleep anymore. Get your phone, start reading a book before bed. But your mitochondria, before I go off track on sleep, is super important. Check out CoQ10 and maybe start taking that. I think I'm going to give it a try. Again, we can try these things that are safe for our bodies. They're completely safe. If it works for you, if you notice, great. If you have more energy, awesome, right? That's the goal. You need the energy to be able to do these things. But also remember, discipline is way better than motivation. If you're weak in something and you avoid doing it because you're weak, you're just going to become weaker. If you have an area of weakness, conquer that. Like use this as an example. You got a pain in your lower back. So you're not going to lift so you're just going to get more weaker in that area. But if you start to lift with your lower back, you get that back strength, the lower back strength that you need, you're going to get stronger. But you got to fight through that weakness, and you'll be able to get stronger. So being disciplined enough to say, yeah, it hurts, it sucks, this isn't fun, you'll get better. You'll get better. Find a way to make it fun too for yourself. Some people call it not fun to do what's right for you. Do the things that are healthy. Just say that. Don't say it's not fun. Say this is awesome because it's healthy for me. Oh, this is making me feel so much better. Oh yeah, I'm going to live longer. I'm going to be able to do things with my children, my grandkids. Awesome, right? Play that mental game, and if you're not liking something, say you're liking it because it's good for you. You're going to hit your own knives. I like doing that for you guys every once in a while because I like to remind you, if you hit your knives, check for burrs. If you got a burr and you don't check, it can ruin your day. I can't believe I smashed right into the knife.
3 a.m. just purchased 10 memberships.
My man, 10 is 10 to 3 spots on the wheel, my man. And so far, you're in it. I don't know if you were here, but the biggest donation today will get, yeah.
He wasn't here. He was eating sushi tonight.
Oh, we did too. We went out for sushi today. So the biggest donation today is going to get a t-shirt of their choice. So I have 3 available for giveaways. So 3 a.m. so far, you're winning. But I got one with red and white. I got one completely army green. And I got one with just the big symbol, white. So biggest donation will get this t-shirt mailed off to them tomorrow. And so far, 3 a.m., you're in the win.
Thank you for your
Thanks
hand.
again. And at the same time, with that $30 donation, I love you, brother. You get to pick 3 spots on the wheel. I got 2 knives available and ready to go. So you just let me know what spots you want. We have number 10 and number 8 taken. And if we can get those knives out, that would be sick. So again, I'm looking for 1 new follower, possibly 2. Help me out there, guys. If you want to share the live, hit the like button. All those things is going to help get a good channel out to more people. People need to be encouraged. People need to hear the right things. There's some dumb channels out there. I don't follow many because of how stupid people can be. They just become stupid if they want to watch stupid things. We want to challenge people here. We want to get the truth out to people. We want to sharpen people's faith. You know, we want to do the good things here. Help people become better them. Better you is a better me.
He hasn't picked one yet, but I'll let him know that 8 and 10 is already taken.
You just let me know, or 3 a.m. what you want to do. Again, one of my main guys. Love you, bro. 3 a.m. Jason, you're the man. These under-rotated knives. I can be so much further back with that throw.
So yeah, 3 a.m. was talking about the fitness thing. He goes, I should probably work on my fitness because I ate a lot tonight. Sushi. And I said it's easy to do when it's, especially if it's all you can eat.
So one thing everyone can do, super important. When you're after every meal you eat, go for a walk. Don't sit there on the couch after you eat. If you feel super full, fight it, be disciplined. Go for a walk. Do at least 2 kilometers. Take the family for a walk. Go walk down the street. Take your dog for a walk. Drive to the beach. Take a walk down the beach. After every meal, walk. Don't, my wife even, I got her one of these, they fit right underneath the couch, out of the way, and it's one of those treadmills, but a walkable, not those massive treadmills. You can just park that thing in front of the TV, if you want to watch TV, whatever, and just walk. Right there in your living room, right? Super easy to do. It's so important to help your body digest the food and help that food, all those carbs and stuff, go somewhere, not to sit there in your gut and hurt you. Oh. One thing about combat knife throwing, I said this in the video, I'll say it again. Headshots. People think they headshot, right? That sounds best. That's a gun. That's for sniping. With knife throwing, I'm probably not going to be aiming for the person's head. First off, I don't want to kill people. If I had to use my knife to disarm or hurt someone so they're stopping hurting other people, I'm going to be aiming for an area that I probably won't miss in. It's going to be an area that's not going to be able to dodge out of the way if they're seeing me. They have maybe a little second to get out of the way. Something that's not moving is the torso area, right? Even the legs, the area here, dangerous because you hit a nice vital organ there. But it's definitely an area that, especially low, their attention's going there, off of whatever they're doing. And even if they're not paying attention, then pick wisely. And you can have that one sneak attack and get a nice good throw somewhere. But not a headshot, guys. That's just not realistic. You might be able to happen. Oh, yeah, to get it right through your eyeball into your brain. Probably not, man. Maybe God wants that because you're saving the innocent. Then maybe that will happen. You have to help the innocent. And that's what's going to happen. David against Goliath, prime example. But I would aim for the torso. That's where I would go. My power, because they got clothes, they got jackets. I always have my knives. Even in my throwing knives, if I'm going to use them for combat, they're all going to have a live edge. Okay? You can custom it. You can go to the Canadian Tire or whatever hardware store you have, buy a $50 sander, and just go home and put a live edge on the tips. Doesn't have to be the whole blade, but just the tips. Sharpen the tips. And get those things better to cut through. They're going to penetrate better, easier with a live edge. You don't need the whole blade live edge, but I'm not carrying in a dull knife to a knife fight or as an EDC that I'm going to use for combat. Listen to the right people. Yes, you're about to put that there.
Yes, Barella, you were gifted a spot.
Hey, Barella, that's a good guy to gift it to. Thank you for your comments, Barella. I read all the comments, man. I have options of doing that. I'm available. I can see. I don't have millions of comments. So Barella is one of them that's been giving me a lot of laughs and smiles in the comments. So thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
They'll switch. I gave you spot 7 because you said any number was good for you.
Boom.
Slingshot Warrior asks, have you heard of the Shepherd Sling?
Yes, intense, eh? Really intense way to freaking do a slingshot. I've seen those guys throw those things, and it's really intense, man. Really intense. There's a lot of body mechanics. You can also your enemy can be at a distance with that, right? Because you can't load really that in that. There's a lot of movement in that. I like a knife. I can deploy this knife within seconds. I can grab my knife, chuck it, grab my next knife. I love being able to do that. And it's, you know, keeping my enemy at a distance is important. I never want to give them a cheap shot because I got too close. So I'm always going to be knowing my surroundings and keeping my enemy at a distance so I know where and when to throw if I have to. I know where I am. I got time, right? All that stuff matters. Number 6 for Brella. I always do these things too. It's like a head pump. Like when you do the football fake to get somebody off you, you can do it with a knife, right? And then throw. So you just get them, they do their little duck, and then you throw. So it's almost like they're not going to double dodge, right? It gets them off guard a bit. So you just do a little pump fake. Right? A little like, yeah, what? Right? People do it even for punching. Like, it gets you scared. You're like, right? They'll maybe throw a fake leg kick and then come in because their hands will go down or something. They'll get ready to look, and then boom, they open up and lock you. Oh, I'll say it. One of my useless facts. The hardest part of knife throwing is pulling your knives out of the target. All right, let me show you guys my sparkling water. This is another thing. Our water's just getting more gross and gross, guys. You know, I've been doing a lot of like trying to fight the microplastics, trying to fight, you know, water's, I would love a reverse osmosis filter, but then to be able to put the minerals back in the water, you know, I find glass water once in a while, once a week. It's expensive, and just put that down range. What is it, like 80% of our body's water? Water's super important, right? So one of the things that I'm doing now is sparkling water. You know, I do a lot of bone broth, but that's fall and winter, maybe a bit of the spring. Lemon water every morning with my creatine. And now for enjoyment purposes, again, getting away from the alcohol, I got the Italian San Pellegrino. San Pellegrino. And this is the peach flavor. So sparkling water, I like cans or glass bottles. So that's what I got here. And also I got another example. I'm from Canada, but again, try to find, if you can get it in glass, especially Americans, man, your stores are so much better than Canada. Canada sucks in a lot of things. But this is sparkling water, you know, in a glass bottle. You got a lot of the minerals and stuff you can read on the back, which is great. And like I said, glass is good. Microplastics are everywhere. It's like a huge cause to a lot of cancers and stuff. And we're dying, we're getting worse and worse. We're not evolving, we're devolving, if you want to go that route with that word. So there's a lot of things we need to do to help our bodies stay true. It's been like 1900s, like early 1900s. This is not new to humans. A lot of these diseases and things, 100 years ago, nobody had them. There's so many new diseases and things that are causing people to get, you know, hurt. What's up?
Kill Switch says those are really good and you should try the blood orange one.
I will.
Yeah, we saw that actually today.
Yeah.
Also, can I give a
Only 10 calories per can.
quick shout out?
Yeah.
Just wanted to say thank you to 3 a.m. He just messaged our Facebook chat and donated for 2 buddies.
Oh, 3 a.m., my man.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, from our family, Rochelle, smoking hot wife. Man, when we see you, we're just gonna hug you. If we ever get a chance to see you, we might get posted to Ontario next. What an honor! Like, there's a lot of people. Kill Switch 3 a.m. A lot of people are from that area. We could reunite, have a party at my house, and just throw knives. And yeah, gonna hug you guys. Better deal with it. All right, you know what I haven't done? Let's pin a can. Let's pin a can. And before I do that, let me quickly just remind everybody, number 43. So that wheel, if you saw it and you're new here, first hit that subscribe button, then hit the like button. But these are what we're going for here. Lightning bolt, customly made by me, yours truly. I can etch anything you want. The winner can get anything etched on here. You want a Bible verse etched on there. I'm getting so much better at etching.
We got 9 spots left on the wheel. 9 spots.
$10 a spot. And again, I pay for everything, so I think it's a sweet deal. You can get a knife, and I value it. I mean, it's a custom-made knife. You want to say it's $100? I'm always lowballing myself, but I think that thing's what I see out there. That's probably more. You're not going to be able to get a nice, pretty knife like that. It's got a lot of detail, a lot of work that throwing knives just don't get that attention because you're beating up your knife, you're throwing it. But to give somebody a pretty looking knife and then let them destroy it, and it holds up a beating. They can handle a beating.
What was that?
A rock, my army flashlight.
Ben Macaskill says, I want to bring you a custom throwing knife.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people say that they would. I will definitely promote it. I'll test it. I'll do whatever you want and appreciate it. But I've had a handful of people say that and no one followed through. So it is, I'm not trying to disregard maybe your kindness, but you get a lot of this type of stuff on the internet. I would love it. I would love it. I can throw any knife. So even if it's not, I have a series. So I have episode 2. I already have episode 3 ready to go. But I throw knives not made for throwing. And I can throw them just like a throwing knife. So any knife you're giving me.
He's here in Nova Scotia, he says.
Wow, I'm in Nova Scotia. Yeah, man. If you ever wanted to, just send me an email. And we can meet up if you're close by. You can come over, throw. And you can check out my little throw Joe here and chuck some knives, make a video together. Whatever you want, man. Just let me know.
Killswitch just sent you $100 and says it's just a donation.
Bro, it's not even my birthday. I'm not used to that. Wow, my man. Well, I know it's just a donation, but it is much more than that. So, yeah, you got yourself a t-shirt, man.
Pick which one he wants.
Any color you want. These are all larges. So if you're not a large, and they're stretchy. So I have a large on right now. I can wear an extra large. Easy. I like mine a little more tight, but they're very flexible. I could probably get some more in there. But you pick yourself a t-shirt. If the size isn't right, I will get you this design in a better t-shirt. A t-shirt that will fit you. But we got the green. It even has my logo on the back, so you can be repping the channel out. And we got the white one here. And we got the red and white one, which I like the most.
He's an extra large, he said.
An extra large. Okay. Like I said, I'm an extra large. I think you can get away with this, but, I can send you 2. If this one doesn't fit, I'll send you another one. But you just pick your shirt, and I'll send it to you, man, tomorrow. I already got your address and everything, so it's easy peasy for me. And
just send him an email.
Yeah, just send me an email what you want. I have no problem with that type of donation, sending you 2, a large and an extra large, but you got to rep it. I know you're rocking some Canons like me. You got to freaking let that just be a little snug for the ladies, you know what I mean?
3 a.m. says, but I wanted a t-shirt.
Oh, you got a t-shirt too. I already had one coming for you already. My moderators, like James has one. It doesn't say my name. It says a moderator on there under the YouTube symbol. So all my moderators can wear a custom design for them.
Ben Mack says he will send you an email and see if he can get a knife to try out. It's awesome and he appreciates the response.
Yeah.
So his email is in the description. So if you press the 3 dots on the top right corner and press description, you'll see his email in there. Feel free to reach out.
Absolutely. I'll be
nice
honest,
to have
man.
someone around here to throw with.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I have hundreds and hundreds of knives. I've given away hundreds of knives. So I can definitely give you a good review. I've held a lot of different ones, through a lot of different ones. So my versatility is good too, right? So I can make any knife look good, but I'll be honest. When I can throw it and still make a nice good stick, I still know how that felt. And if it feels comfortable, natural, I didn't even have to try. Those are the type of knives that, yeah, I want, right? And then there's the knives that I threw and I can make them, stick real nice, but it didn't feel right. You'll know that when you've been doing things for a long time. So with that said, I'll do the best I can with what you got for me. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. And a Nova Scotia bound, eh? Were you born and raised here? I've only been in Nova Scotia now for just over 2 years. Like a week over 2 years, if that. And it is an awesome place to live in Canada. Like we can almost, we've been talking today a little bit about it because, you know, yeah, we want to be closer to family, but it is so much nicer here than where we'd be going. I'm getting into surfing. I was out there in the waves the other day, like 2 times in a row, absolutely loving it. Like, to think I can just drive down the street now every day in the summer and surf. Like it's like a whole new thing to me. I was like, I felt so good getting into that water and riding those waves that like it just something in me afterwards. I just felt so good. It's like I got to keep doing this. This is something I'm going to be getting into. Where am I going to go surfing in Ontario? Right? Like it's so nice out here. Freaking Lawrencetown Beach, if you know it. Oh man.
So he's out, born and raised by the Valley. That's where Wayne and Connor are working
Oh.
right now, out that way.
So that's an hour away ish.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, it's worth the drive if you come out here. If you don't want to do the whole cruise, I can meet you halfway. Go for a coffee. You know, if you're a believer in God, we'll have some great conversations. Even if you're not, we'll have some great conversation, I'm sure. And yeah, man, knives bringing us together. Nothing better. Well, yeah, Jesus is the best way to bring someone together, but we don't know if that is the true reason, anyways. It could be behind the scenes. Oh.
James says, Josh, I spoke to my friend that owns a screen print shop. She's going to see if she can find those lightning bolt shorts we were talking about.
Oh, so I can wear these lightning bolt shorts with the tutu. Is it pink lightning bolt shorts?
Ben Mack says, yep, I love God, and you would like to see the knives I have in my shop.
Oh, man, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I can make some pretty sweet videos with them and do the best I can to help you out, man. I'll definitely extend my gratitude through what I can offer, and I'll do whatever I can. Yeah, especially if you got such a nice skill and you're doing some really cool stuff, and yeah, you need to be put out there in the world, and at least in the knife throwing community. You know, I got a little far reach with my channel and stuff, and can throw that out there and see what they think with the video I can make with them. Hopefully that can bring you a couple. I know I'm a sponsored knife thrower, and I've already brought this guy some business, and I'm always really proud that I can do that for somebody. You know, when the right people are watching, they know.
He meant shirt, not shorts. But 3
Oh,
a.m.
okay.
But 3 a.m. said yes. Pink spandex shorts.
Oh, I need something. Like, me and the wife we're really thinking about I'm going to be doing like a whole video with this tutu. Can't, you know, Flying Dagger Crew, if you're on or not, yeah, we're talking about what I need to wear with it. And there's some spandex ideas.
I told him like a nice tight pink muscle top.
Yeah, kind of like Arnold or John Cena in the movie. I'm looking at those images of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hate the lob. You're sitting there staring at it in the air.
Ben says it's just my side hobby. It's something he enjoys.
Okay. Yeah, so I make those lightning bolts. I've made different designs over the years too. It is a fun thing to do. You never know where you can get though. An extra couple $100 every once in a while because someone bought your knife. Like, that's super cool because it's a hobby. Now your hobby, something you enjoy doing, is making you an extra side, little bit of cash on the side. Yeah, that's a bonus. I am just a military guy. I get very little promotions in my career. I'm not the military, Canadian military, liberal poster boy. I'm your soldier, right? I'm your soldier. We're doing too much feeling stuff nowadays in the military, and everybody feely, cry about it, complain. They get promoted. I've been in the military for almost 20 years. There's some people that have been in the military for 10 years. They're already my rank. It sucks the comparison is robbery of joy, but this is my career. This is my paycheck at the end of the day to raise my family and what I can and can't do. But God has blessed me. Where I'm at, I am completely content with what I have. But every little bit I get from my channel, my little hobby that I'm doing, goes a long ways for me and my family. Sometimes it puts food on our tables. Like I have it's not an easy when you got to move and go to a province that the market is so hard to find a home. Like you have to pay different bills and bigger bills, but you're not making any extra money, right? It's a challenging thing with the military. Very challenging. I don't know who's counting, but well, I'm kind of in and out of this can pen, but I should get this soon. What the heck? Let's get this. Smash cities. All that underhand. No excuses. There is no excuses. I'm definitely over 10. That is a first. I hit the can though. Almost every time. So I never complain when I can do that. Never complain. That's freaking awesome. I beat the can to it. Oh. Yeah, my target setup outside is super awesome. It was raining. We were going to go outside today and start it.
Yeah.
Lots of rain in the forecast for Nova Scotia. Lots of rain. Who stirs? Who's watching this? Are you guys watching? I don't think I'm watching. Sparkling water. And I'll get it right away. Kill switch. Jason, thanks again. 3 a.m. Jason, thanks again. Jason, right there. The double Jason. You guys, thank you. Thanks again. Oh, man. I think I just missed once, all live. So far, just once. Just to show that this isn't AI.
Josh should wear the afro with the pink tutu, just picturing Richard Simmons live stream.
That's it. What's that video I did? If you're a grown man who can't bench 220 pounds, then try this instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Oh man, that was such a good video.
James Mitchell says it's raining there too.
Lots of, we need it. We need it. That thing got flippered. Remember some of these lives we chased like some crazy trick shots, like the pendulum with the can? I had to go 2 live streams, I think, for that one. Eventually I threw the can and it went in behind the can that was on the pendulum, and I shish kebabbed them together. Freaking crazy. Oh, way off. Jimmy rustling. Oh, Jimmy rustling there. Oh. It was so hard in there. It didn't even really, it just got through the bottom. You know? Look at that. Oh, just cut city. Get some. Get some. You guys want to see anything? Let me know. Let me know if you want me to chase after a trick. If you want me to demonstrate anything, just let me know. So one thing, I'm wearing my bandana because I got chemical poisoning from that gummy bear we did last week. The sweat went into my hat, burned my forehead where the hat's pressured. So that sucked. Then I put the same hat on, thought it was fine. Like, okay, now it's dried and whatever. I didn't think much of it. Put it on yesterday, sweat. The hat had all that sweat, I guess, came back into my forehead and even gave me a worse burn across my forehead. Yesterday, like horrible burn. So I got red and like red spots all through my forehead. Sucks, guys. That thing actually freaking hurt me. Again, doing those types of spicy challenges, sweating, how many people are freaking getting their heart rate up? And I said that when I did it, but it's true. Like, And then you could be sweating, but I had a hat on, so it absorbed the sweat. And then that just stayed, I don't know.
It's like all the pepper that he sweated out from that candy was in his hat, and it re-burnt his skin because it just seeped into his pores that were open from sweating and being all worked up from throwing. It's really bad.
I mean, guys, I hope it was worth your $100, but that was intense for me. 3 a.m. made a comment on the useless facts, like, oh, you're just in the rain, still trying to cool off. Yeah.
We'll take a picture and just show the moderators later. It's so bad.
Oh, boom.
It's actually the first thing Tina said when she came down. She's like, oh, he's covering the burn. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm covering the burn. Yeah, I'm covering it. Okay.
So, 3 a.m. says, you guys have already blessed me with 2 shirts. If I was to design one, I think it would be really cool if you did a military green shirt with the logo in black.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get that in camo. I think I might even,
I think he means like the army
color. Green, yeah, with black. So I was trying to find those in that type of material because I love this material. I'm all for this. Cotton, I'm not a sweaty dude. So this is just so comfortable. I want to give you guys something good that I love. So that's why these shirts, so I think I might have one. But yeah, I'm on the same page. Army green, like I have one camo done, but it doesn't fit right on me. So I'll try to get a camo one. Super nice, man. I was gonna wear it tonight. I gotta fill it in more though. It's not so tight. I gotta feel that in. Oh man, no problem.
Thomas Day, welcome back.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Thomas?
He said 2 cans, 2 knives, but 1 throw.
2 cans.
2 knives, 1 throw.
Yeah, so I did that in my basin. That's a tough one. So 2 cans in the hands like that, or throw 2 cans and 2 knives. That's a tough one because the way I grip, my knives don't spread apart much. Yeah, so my cans are it's gonna be tough. I have to adjust probably the way I throw. Maybe a different set of knives. Let me see these ones. Let me see. I like the challenges. I don't shy away from them. Trying to float it. I mean, yeah, that's a miss, but that doesn't count. I love getting it. I love posting, being like, yeah, and I had another live. Hundreds of throws, missed once. Gets people going. Okay, maybe these can spread out a little bit better. Maybe not. Maybe something on. I'm just working on what knives to use. Sometimes that matters. That's kind of nice. Okay. All right, dude. Let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. Let me see, because I can throw this with them spread. I can throw it. I think what I need to do is maybe like this to keep them close to as possible.
These are the shirts that she's going to be doing.
Oh, someone. So yeah, those are the shirts I sent him. Okay,
Yeah.
Now I'm talking. Okay, because I sent those to
him.
my guy, and he's like, I can't do that much design.
James, I just showed him your message.
Wow, if you can get those done, that'd be nice, man. That would be nice.
Josh needs to lay his ice sleeves across his forehead.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's from James.
That's a good idea. You know about my ice sleeves. That's a good idea, man. I'm probably going to do that. All right, guys, let's do this. World's first. Let's see if I can even get this done. I'm not going to want to give up now, but I know these are hard.
Thomas said you can do either or, but let's see it.
Yeah, I think I haven't done this way, so I want to try this way. It was like probably at 2 meters, and I throw 2, and then I threw both my knives from left and right, and I pinned them both at the same time. This is tougher. I think that was a little bit easier. Yeah, let me see. I have no weight in the can. I think I need to put some weight. Test throw. Let's throw a little bit of weight. You're doing something challenging. Weight in the can. I mean, I'll put weight, a little bit of the wood chips in my can all the time. You're just going to be better at pinning it. I think even having them, they have to be very similar in weight. I mean, wood chips all day long for weighing your can. Sand, dirt. People that put not like steel in their can, I don't find that wise at all.
Tina says that Josh needs to be arrested. And then 3A says, I agree, Tina. It's illegal to be that good.
Is that why Tina said that, or was she just being mean?
I told Tina you were just cleaning up the beach.
That was what?
You were cleaning up the beach.
That's definitely cleaning up the beach.
She
More
says,
people that can
"Whatever,
take rocks home from the beach, there'll just be more sand.
Wow, okay. Sorry, one more shout out. Killswitch just said, Rochelle, I sent a Sensi donation to Josh's email.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Killswitch. So
That's 3 from him. Because last birthday he did. Because
this will be the second one.
Okay,
So he sent a donation on my birthday to here, and then he just sent you to your email another
one.
donation.
Yeah, so that's 2 donations, but the last one was 100.
Yeah.
And that gets 2 buddies.
Yes.
Yeah,
maybe
so 3 buddies from him. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
man.
much, Killswitch.
That goes a long ways, and I'm telling Rochelle, like, the way she's making the purchases, she can screen record the process so you guys see her going in and buying it on your behalf, so that you know this money is going towards that. And at the end of the year, we put all the buddies at the MFRC, the Military Family Resource Center, whatever it is called, and it goes around their Christmas tree. We take pictures and stuff so you can see everybody's buddy that they donated going to the children that are stuck in a daycare while their family's off overseas doing something.
If only Killswitch was on our Facebook group chat, I could send it to him.
Yeah, we can. We can put a little video.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me see. Imagine. Right away. Oh, see? You want to keep them together. You want to keep them together. So there is something. I'm going to have to play around with how I throw and grip these. That's kind of nice. Oh, I like that better. Oh, I like that better. So the weight, yeah, that felt great. Just resting on my palm and just lightly pushing it up there. There we go. That's the winner. Oh, way more weight to be able to travel 10 feet. These aren't so easy, these tricks, but I like them. My knives need to spread out. Thicker knives maybe? See what these do. Trying to loosen my grip up so they spread out more. They're just like touching each other. That's not gonna pin them. I got one good throw, but you need to be consistent. When you're going for a trick shot like this, every throw of the knives, you want them to work. So it's important because you might only got one shot with the cans going the way they need to go. So these gotta be on point more than these. Much more in my opinion. People say it's 50% of the trick and I copy them. Okay, sure. Probably 60-40, come on, 70-30. Your knife throw is the most important. More weight. More weight. Oh, my wood is dry. Who asked me to do this?
That was, for some reason,
It's a new
Thomas
name in my
Day.
head.
Thomas Day. He's been
Thomas
around.
Day.
2 cans, 2 knives, but 1 throw. You showed him the way that you did it in your basement before, and another way, and he said either or. Let's just see it.
Okay. A little sticky.
He says at least I picked one that would keep him busy.
Definitely. Definitely.
And Tina says you got this.
Thank you, Tina. Better. You want to get a little bit more distance, you just add more weight to the cans. That helps. It's hard to throw a feather, right? Okay, that felt comfortable. Cans though, knives sucked. How's the distance? You guys want the camera up closer? Is that okay? I put a lot of work into my setup, so I want to give you guys that view. We gotta spread out more than that for this to be possible. That's why I'm trying to keep my cans as close together as possible, because I'm not going to be able to. I dug right through it. There's some canned woundage. Canned woundage. All right, let's switch out the can. Don't play around. Canned woundage number 1. What's up?
The wheel.
Yeah. It's right here.
Yeah. What is there, 9 spots?
Huh?
9 spots?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
We're almost at number 50 of knives. I got a couple special ones coming, so these knives aren't, get your chances to get them now, because I don't know how many are going to really be coming after. They're going to be different looking, maybe doing something different. So you want these ones? They're awesome. I would take them to competition. They're freaking sick. All right, here we go. Back at it. Should I throw 2 completely different knives? That's also in my head right now. I'm trying throwing these knives like not a good way. So they spread apart. Let's just go back to normal. I get mad when my knives are that close together. They're touching, man. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'm trying different knives now, combos. They have to be the same thickness for my grip. Oh, that's a spread. Oh, that's a spread, all right. How's that feel? Try that again. Oh, see? I don't like trying the same thing over and over, expecting different results. If something's not working, it's like a math equation. When you do something new, so you have at my mind different knives to get a better spread. Oh, we're cooking with peanut oil now, man.
Thomas Day says, this is amazing stuff to watch while I'm cleaning my firearms.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. I would love a YouTube channel of somebody just sitting there cleaning firearms too. All right, here we go. Oh, that spread is so nice. So now it's just a matter of putting these two in the same place. That's all. Wow, guys, if we do this, insane. I think other people, Full Take Clan, have tried these and not succeeded.
Ben Max Skill says he successfully sent you an email.
Awesome. Oh, wicked. I'm looking forward to that, man. Thank you. Let's hit that like button, guys. Looking for one new follower, possibly two. All right.
Tina says, hey, Mr. Weatherman, what's the weather like for tomorrow?
Sucky. It's gonna rain until Monday night.
Just put LOL.
Lots of rain. Lots and lots of rain. Oh! When you hit one, you're like, why the other one? All that means is I got really in there. Wow. This just means I gotta get another can now. It's the slowdown effect. Towel, because this thing's drenched.
I liked that reaction. That was good.
What did I do?
3 a.m. says that's that Tasmanian devil talk, like the one in Looney Tunes, where he's like, wah, wah, wah.
I was a big fan of Looney Tunes growing up.
Yeah, we watched a lot of that.
Big fan. Drinking ducks. They know the rain's coming.
Tina says she knows, and she's really worried about Wayne and Connor driving home in that.
It's just rain. Most of the worst stuff I think is tomorrow afternoon in the evening, like your thunderstorm stuff. Yeah, we had a bad start to our trip. Man, that was a lot of rain on the highway. A lot of hydroplaning. Yeah, so rain can be, not good. Don't bug them with text. Let them focus on the road, and hopefully the roads won't be too bad for them coming home.
Just take your time.
All right, let's go. We're back at her. Let's do this. Oh man, sticky hands.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
It's like, how many times am I gonna pin one can and have to freaking do this too? Right?
Oh.
How many times
Oh man.
is this gonna happen now? Oh boy. Well, let's see how the float works. Because air gets, I don't like the can with a hole in it, especially for hard trick shots. But I don't want to keep changing it, so let's give it a couple throws, and if it just sucks, then I'll have to. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad, actually. So the first can on my fingertips, the one back by my wrist, is the one that's having a hard time making it. I almost think because of this spread, which is very unpredictable, I can throw these cans a different way, be more accurate. Let's try this. Kind of like that. Like that, see? It's so unpredictable, this throw. There's really no accuracy on your throw. You generally, right? But it's just a random trick that will eventually stick if you stay determined enough, try enough. Like that, just get it on target, bro. Seems like they go diagonal. Crazy hits. At least it's not James this time giving me a hard trick shot.
Ben Mac says Ford or Chevy because that's the choice of leaf spring. LOL.
Definitely a Chevy. I've driven Chevys before.
3 a.m. wants to know how bad the washroom fallout was after that gummy last week.
It actually wasn't that bad. What was bad was the pee. The pee was a little burny.
Oh boy.
The
I
pee
didn't know
was
that part.
it was the pee actually, guys. Yeah, pretty embarrassed to say that, but yep, it was the pee. This is a trick you know I'll do with you guys if we can, but it's one of those things you just gotta chase. There's a lot of luck involved on this one. You can do the best you can to give yourself a good window of opportunity, but you can't be accurate.
Oh man.
Oh, I almost hit both there, eh?
Yeah.
There was an almost, I think I saw a 2 hit.
Tina says, oh, 3 a.m. You don't want to see his poor head. He is so burnt.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not going to have scars. That's why you have your head covered tonight.
Yeah, I have healthy skin. A lot of collagen I eat, so I should heal up. But that was messy. These cans are getting heat.
Thomas says, get a kiss for good luck, bruh.
Get a kiss.
Yep.
Wife does not want to get up.
I'm sitting on the couch with no shoes on. Good luck. You got this.
Thanks, honey. Thanks, guys. Tried a different knife here because that other one was too heavy. I think it was throwing off the accuracy. Oh, and then the heavy was probably good.
I was picturing Josh calling from the washroom going, Rochelle, call my mom. No, mom, call the police.
Both cans are demolished too.
New cans.
Oh! I think I can use these cans still. Again, it's just, you know, when you're trying to throw one can and you want to be accurate, it matters, but because this is kind of a chaotic throw, this might help.
Ben says he'll have to practice his no spin as he's one for one spinner.
You're a one spinner, rotational thrower. Yeah, no spin is the combat way for me. If I was gonna coach anyone to be a combat knife thrower, instinctive throwing is the way to go for combat. You don't want to know your mark distance and have the rotation be off. So being able to throw anywhere, any angle, is important, right? Any time, right? You just never know. You want to be able to throw, pointy end forward, all the way. Some throws are just not like the other.
Barella put hashtag can lives matter.
Yeah. Should have pin some meat for the vegans on there. I should make that title too. Like I'm trying different titles, get people in here. And some of the comments people give me, right? Like they're so ignorant, they have no clue. They're just trying to be funny, and so the title goes. Yeah, I throw knives because I don't work. I don't have a job. So when I get really motivated when I'm getting close. Getting close a lot. When I'm not getting close a lot, it's a tough one to keep motivated. It's a good throw, but should I go back the other way of throwing cans? Let's try it again. I feel like that is the way to throw the cans. That will be a lot more consistent. They'll stay closer together. That gives me more opportunity. What if I shish kebab them with one knife? Does that count? Yeah, that feels...
Ben said this is definitely the spot to send knives for a stress test.
Definitely. Definitely will do a good one here for that. That is a floater. That is a floater, guys. Yeah, you gotta put a lot more into the throw when you're throwing it like that. It's like throwing a baby in a pool.
That looked close.
It's the cans. I gotta switch them up.
I'm waiting for a short with unicorn in the title. Snowflakes will come together for a blizzard.
For a unicorn?
I'm waiting for a short with the unicorn title, and the snowflakes will come together for a blizzard.
You are absolutely right.
It's your show, man. You can do whatever you want, Thomas said.
Okay. Well, I know 2 knives in both the cans would be the ultimate goal. But I think I'd be pretty happy that way too. But
Ben says, when you make your knives, do you cut blanks or forge yours?
no, I get the steel already forged, already done for me, so I just shape them. I don't have all the kit to do that. I would love to get into forging. But like stuff like this, like we found this the other day gardening. Like an old spike all rusted up. I'm going to clean that off and make a nice throwing weapon.
Yeah, that was in our garden.
So I can smash that out in a forge and get a better shape. And then maybe like, because my tempering skills, like I'd be playing around with that. If I'm going to be selling people knives, I want them to get a knife that's not going to break. So I get it professionally done, sent in, and then I do my work. The artsy part's me. Put a lot of work into it, all by hand, really. Like there's a guy that uses an angle grinder only that makes some pretty sweet knives out in Indonesia, but it's still a tool he's using, but he says it's all done by hand. So I copy. I use a heavy duty sander. I used to have a belt sander, but it broke. It almost blew up on me. I was doing so much sanding. So then I got a heavy duty sander and I vice grip. And I can get a lot done. I have a whole lot of different grit sandpaper, and I get all my detail done that way. I think the ultimate would be getting an angle grinder too, and getting good at using that. And I could really make some nice edges for my lightning bolt. Boom, and then all this work, and then I freaking pin one can and have to do it again. Here we go.
3 a.m. says, when you do that video, you should use a rainbow can, and then you can title it Rainbow Unicorn Pinned to a Wall.
So what did I pinned those LMFAO dolls, the LOL dolls, and I had somebody like a Karen on my channel. You can probably find that video and see the comment. She's like, how is this allowed on the internet? I put a knife right through one of those LOL dolls, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, this rainbow can, that might get me in trouble.
Ben said he made a few of them, and when he twisted the first, it came out like a butter knife. When he was doing his forging, his first forge.
First knife came out like a butter knife, eh? If you gotta start somewhere. Okay. Like I said, these cans are floating in the air. Almost in a way, I feel like I could be accurate enough with one knife and pin them. That's another day. I want to try this. It gives me more of an option. There's a destroyed can. Oh. That thing got cut open. At least I can take all the wood chips out and reuse the same wood chips. And then I don't have to waste so much time. I got plenty of cans, that's for sure. Sugar honey iced tea. Let's go. Come on, let's go. That can, that one can there. It's almost like I have to like push my palm. That last one. Oh! I think for me, if I can keep both these cans up there somehow anyway, I'm happy with the trick. Let's just keep these two cans up there. The trick is to keep the cans up there. Let's go.
Lots of little 100% supports going on in the chat right now.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Sparkling water time. Go get your sparkling water today.
There's something very satisfying to forging knives, planing your strikes and moving the metal into the shape you wanted.
The way I explain it, it's an adult Play-Doh. You can form steel into any shape that will last forever. It is such a cool thing. You're so right. It is such a cool thing. Imagine unicorning both of them. Oh man, these are things that you don't ask to really do. You do it, or you don't try to do it. But if it happens,
James says someone needs to send Josh a unicorn plushie to pin.
good sight, guys. Don't get me in trouble. We're losing a lot of what we can say too online recently, and it worries me. Our free speech is being it's being attacked. People use their free speech to attack the free speech. People are very dumb out there. People are very, very unable to think. They're just unable to think. Oh, that was probably my closer one. I saw that. But I have to stress these throw of the cans. I have to really put them up there. Oh, that was great. That was gravy.
Sorry, I'm going to put you inside soon.
Poor guy.
Just snorking and snoring away.
Like, what did you do all day, Si? Slept. It's the worst because my dog's eyes will be wide open and he'll just be snoring. Just like, what is it? Max pain? You guys or major pain?
Yeah.
The kids tried to go and his eyes were open when he slept. And the kids tried to like dress him like a girl. Or no, they had a kid dressed like a girl, like, and he was in bed trying to get him in trouble. Like he's in bed with a student and they get him in trouble. But he sleeps with his eyes open. So they were so scared to go and you ever saw the movie,
yeah,
right?
I did.
Yeah. Major Pain is a great movie. I can't hear you. Love that movie.
Ben says all the guys like us who watch way too much Fortune Fire.
Oh man, every episode, bro. Every episode. Knife fight with Goldberg. That was awesome too.
3 a.m. just gifted another 10 memberships.
Oh, buddy. Thank you, man.
So that's 3 spots on the wheel.
That's another 3. So we're down to 6 left. Thank you, 3am. Thank you for that, man. That helps. That helps the channel. Big time.
What spots do you want? We have 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know what that means. Bills can't be this high.
What's your title as I throw knives because I don't have a job?
Oh. Yeah, throw knives because I don't have a job, guys. I mean, people have said that before. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't work.
It's wild to me when people are mind blown by the internet. It's a worldwide Karen.
Do we have a Karen in the chat?
That's from Barilla. It says it's wild to me when people are mind blown by the internet because you know that LOL comment.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Worldwide Karen. We wanted to do
Karens are insane.
a channel called Karen Hunters.
Yeah, I was going to be a Karen hunter because there's so many Karens in Canada. And I was just going to go up to people with my camera, kind of hidden maybe a little bit, and be like, excuse me, is your name Karen? And just see their reaction, and then I'd run away. They would just be Karen hunters. And sometimes, like Karen hunting, someone would be like, yeah, actually, my name is Karen. We found one, guys, out in the wild. Because you can almost tell by the look. There is definitely a Karen look. Short hair, right? There's you can pick them out of the crowd.
What's that skit that you like to watch those guys?
Yeah, those guys. I don't know the name.
And the Karen
Viva
comes
the Dirt,
in.
Viva the Dirt or something.
Even the Karen comes in, she's like, it's Karen.
Yeah, they had a Karen come in already. Battle Karens.
27 likes. Let's get 30. Come on, guys. Double
We've
tap
been
that
the
screen.
First live back, or the first 2 lives back from my deployment. And then we just go, it was right downhill. This is what it is. It's weird though. We had 1 live, we were up to 170 likes. Maybe it's just like at that time, you know, my people, my subscribers, they're real, right? They're out doing things. You get them all in around every once in a while. It's a nice little treat.
Sheesh. So, number 1 for Space Jam, 3 for Ben, and 5 for Tina.
Space Jam and Tina. Tina hasn't won one yet.
No. But Ben, our Nova Scotia friend,
Got a chance to win a knife. That's a big thing about our channel. If you're in the background watching, if you're commenting, there's a chance the people's hearts in this channel are huge, and you could be given a knife. It happens more than I've even ever imagined. Can't even believe it sometimes. So it's a really cool channel to have. There's no other like it. I don't. There's not many knife throwers, but none of them can match up to the type of positivity in this chat. Just not even a chance. This community we have here is hard to come by. Man, these cans get freaking crushed. How does that happen? Oh man. Alright, time for another can. Rip it open. Side, don't even think about it. Well, he's just looking. Look at him. Look at him walk. That's not a bathroom walk. That's someone's windows open and they're making an apple pie or something. He got a whiff of that.
yeah, the stylus look alright.
You can tell. Look at his nose first.
Yeah. And what number was Tina? 5? Barella, I can't switch your spot because one's already taken. Sorry.
Alright.
Thank you again, 3 a.m.
Oh, I guess this can's pretty much destroyed too. That wasn't them. They're in the target. I have knives everywhere, guys. There's knives everywhere.
Simon, let's go. Come. We got 6 spots left on the wheel, guys. Thank you again, 3 a.m. You demand.
That was a good spread, man. It's one of those that I get it. I'll be just as shocked as you guys. There's no They're so random when you throw it. So why somebody was like, I said this way back, I haven't said it in a while, combat knife throwing dude who spoke heavily about throwing multiple, like 2 knives at once. Like, you lose your action, you lose your power. Don't throw away 2 at once. Stupid. Or that was where my tutu came from. I got the tutu idea because he'd do all this no reloading. And so I'm like, you just look like you're dancing in a tutu to me. Like, don't listen to those people. He throws great, stupid. Stupid. He lives in the mountains. You guys might know who I'm talking about. Big knife throwing community on Facebook. He's one of them. A lot of beef. A lot of people don't like him. Oh, I hit both. Pinned one. Oh, the sucky part is I hit both and pinned one. Oh, maybe I can salvage this thing. This can is sticky. Oh, that came from the bottom of the bag when I made a new bag.
Oh boy. Every Karen walks in to get their hair cut and says, I want the Dora Explorer cut. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed this comment. William asks, what is the first thing you do when you want to learn how to throw a knife?
The first thing you do is throw. See how your body naturally throws. It could be a ball, tennis ball, it could be, a football. However you want to throw something, that's how you're going to throw your knife. And now you have to make a decision. Do you want to throw rotationally? The knife's going to rotate in the air. Or is your knife, do you want to throw it without it rotating? Do you want to throw half spin? That's going to direct how you're going to grip your knife when you throw it. No spin grips, generally like this, with the index finger controlling through the spine. Rotational grips are like a hammer or a half spin grip, very similar to hammer as well. Put your thumb to control it. You can even half spin with the spine too. I like throwing half spin because it's really the similar grip to no spin. So the things you got to do is just follow what naturally comes to you. Pick what type of style you want to throw and just start practicing. It would be great if I could get both knives to stick all the time. That's upsetting me. Why that happens, I don't know. I'm not doing anything different. It's just how they're floating in the air. Oh, that's the distance. Like, that's the type of spread I like. Gotta switch another can. I knew this was also part of the trick, that it's tedious stuff that doesn't become fun. Switching out your can all the time. But again, I got plenty of cans to do this. You're like me and you love pinning cans, doing trick shots, you'll save every can. Hey, Mike, don't throw that out. I want those cans. Always, and you always forget.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Still got plenty. That's why I can pin 100 cans and set a record that to some people is silly, but it's a way to challenge other people. Call it silly all you want. 100 can pins in an hour, that's a cool thing to do. I'm the only one to do it.
Thomas said, would backing up be an advantage to give more room for the knives to spread out?
It's hard to throw these, so like right around 10 feet, I love. 10 feet's a good solid. Anything closer, like 2 meters, it's just, it probably would just make them spread more. So I think to 3 meters, 10 feet, great spot, I think. You might be right though, but I feel comfortable here. It's already hard enough to get these cans to the target too, to keep them together. I don't think it's boring, eh? Watching somebody chase a trick shot.
Nope.
This is the real deal.
They're
This is
liking
no
it.
edits, no green screens. Here we go. You can see what it looks like. All the YouTubers, right? They just post their video. Here's my trick shot completed. Ah! I am throwing everything differently right now, so it isn't something new I'm doing. Throwing the cans differently. The sticky can. It's got a mind of its own right now.
You say the can is sticky, eh?
Yeah.
That's what 3 a.m. said.
Oh, popped my elbow that way. Oh, that was a good can toss, but that, oh. All right, come back to it. Let me see. I do palm up. Get more distant. I like that. I like that too. I like that too. All right, palm up now. Switch it up. Switch it up. Elbow, not happy. Switching it up. Sticky can, you know, stuck to my hand. I gotta switch that out. It's just battling. No, I can't.
Ben wants to know if you can do a close up of that knife wall.
Yeah, I can.
That's not still Lily's can, is it? No, it's not. Lily had a blue raz.
I don't know what grip that was. Oh! Oh! Tell me. I got through both. Pinned one and got, like, the knife went through it again. Right through the bottom. Like, I pinned that one. That one's up there.
Yeah, it just came right
And I went right through this one.
came off.
And it came off. How did that happen? That was close, eh? That tells you this is possible. This is just going to be one of those hours of chasing and doing it and redoing cans. And they both went through the bottom.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Guys, that's a pretty intense shot right there. I think I was throwing them right.
Nice try, but you had it, though.
Oh, right? Man, I gotta put my hands. Yeah, there we go. This is wet.
Why don't you take a second, show Ben the wall quickly, and then go back at it?
I'm right into this. Yeah, they're going nowhere. I'll get to that wall. I always wanted to keep it a little secret because I show my knives off to keep you coming back so that you get to see them over time was an idea. But when you ask, yeah, I can't say no. But that's why you don't see me doing it all the time. I did one live and I called it Knife Revelations, and I was showing a lot of my knives in that video. That was a fun one. I can't believe
I can't believe that came off. You've had it.
Hello, Hank.
Just shows you can do it.
Yeah,
what it says.
that's what that showed me.
You might have to get Tina to bring you over some empty cans. That's what 3 a.m. said.
I have at least 150 over here, I feel like. If not more.
Yeah. He saves all the cans.
I have a good place where I can, when I'm done with them, I still can cash them in.
Yeah, so here in Nova Scotia, you could take your cans and you get paid for it. Ontario doesn't do that.
New Brunswick does, but they didn't like the holes in my can. They're like, no, we won't take your holes. These people are like, take it. We just weigh them, the aluminum, I guess. Alright, we're going back to what just worked. We got this! Let's freaking go!
Yeah.
Love how Silas ran, knocked the camera. Man, I barely got that one. Guys, I did it. That's in there. I did it! Are you freaking kidding me?
Let's go!
Clip that! Clip that! Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. I don't think anyone has done that. Not even myself. And we just did it live. I say within an, like, that was, I just switched it out. I almost did it twice in a row. Let alone my goodness. Sorry, I'm showing you the wall. Didn't forget you, buddy. I was surprised. I mean, because I just switched out the cans.
Thomas said the surprise look back. Your face when you look back when you got it. Priceless. Did it. There you go, Thomas. Challenge? Done.
Yo, buddy. I know there's some people out there trying to do that and they can't. I just did it like that! Like that! Nothing! Woo!
3 a.m. just donated 20 memberships for that.
20 memberships! Buddy, you don't have to do that, man. 3 a.m. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad that I could have done that for you. Who was the one again? Was it Thomas?
It was
Jay?
Thomas.
Man, you ask, and we did something that has never been done before. Just crazy in my mind how you just come into the live, say something, and that happens. That to me is nuts.
Josh, watch he doesn't hit your camera.
That to me is nuts, guys. You know, I'm so happy. Oh, he's done. He was rolling around. Hey, buddy boy Winslow. Yo, buddy boy. Yo, what's going on, Winslow? It's my nickname. I have a lot of nicknames for him. So I was Bobilus.
So 3 a.m. just closed the wheel for you.
Wow. I can't even believe we just did that. I can't wait to short clip that and show everybody. Guys, that's insane to me. I'm still blown away to hear 2 clappers.
James Johnson said 1 out of 20 throws done.
That was pretty close to a 1 out of 20, yeah.
James Johnson said that.
James Johnson, I remember you, buddy. Good to see you here too. That wasn't a lot of throws. I have to be honest. I feel like I'll have to count back. I know James Mitchell's awesome to doing that and figuring out how many throws and attempts that took. How many cans did I get in attempt to that? And I know that was within, so I pinned one recently, just before that. That was within 3 throws. I pinned one and hit the other one. Like I got through the other one, it just didn't stick. Missed, got new cans, missed, and then did it. So like that's a crazy cycle of what just almost happened was I almost did it twice. It wasn't like, oh, it took another hour from that one. All I did is I put my cans, I rose, this got way more accurate. Whatever just happened, it happened. And the line, in my mind, it says, I give the glory to God. Things like that happen, and I think I believe his hand is on that. And we're doing things on this channel other people cannot do, and they sit there and they try. Go to the Full Tank Clan channel, you'll see him chasing after this trick and failing and getting angry. We don't get angry here, and we just get things done here. And that's what's happened. It's world first, baby. Never happened before. People can go home and try that for a week. You only know them that when they did it. You won't know how long it took. You guys know. You would all hear. Witnessing history, man. The world's best knife throwing trick shotist there is. Right there. Doing it all for you live. Not just the can pin. Over and over again. The same thing. Different distances. Not just the can pin. Everything. Everything. Oh man, I'm on cloud 9 with that. It's been a while since I've done like a crazy hard trick shot on a live.
Yeah.
So thank you, Thomas, for asking me to do it, man. I've done all my trick shots pretty much. I got like 5 or 4 more to do on a live stream. Because we've done so many things, and it's just kind of like I got into doing more military combat stuff. It's fun to go back and feel that feeling like you accomplished something that's never been done before. I get that feeling. It happens a lot in knife throwing. And it feels great, regardless of what people say about it. When you can pin 2 cans, no spin, throwing 2 knives, just the way it should be done. That's the best way it could be done in my head. That's it, right there. Not shish kebab. Not like 2 knives or 1 knife and 2. Like that. Spread apart. Let me just soak in that, guys. Let's soak in this moment right now.
James Johnson says, dude, you got a lot more to offer us, and we are ready.
Oh, we're going to be doing a lot, man. I'll do trick shots all day long for you guys, but like in my heart of heart, what I enjoy the most is throwing on my vest, right? My heart of hearts is throwing on my vest. Oh, this pillow came off. And freaking hucking steel like I'm in a battle. I love throwing my vest on, got my knives here, fast drawn, and just freaking throwing like an animal. That's where my passion lays. But I love doing trick shots, and I think trick shots for me, not necessarily this one or some others, but a lot of them are helpful towards combat, because hitting a moving target is the pinnacle to combat knife throwing. So that's a huge one. You can do your trick shots and actually get something out of it as well. Also builds your character, your determination, your endurance, your patience, maintaining positivity throughout the failures, and not giving up. Like there's a whole lot of that could just build your character if you do it right. You're gonna get mad and swear and flip and break stuff. Your true character comes out. And then for those that are wondering, my opinion with the last ever Danger Fest, it was announced that this is gonna be the last year. I think it's just an emotional reaction. He's going through a lot right now. He's preparing for Las Vegas and doing Danger Fest at the same time. And I know there's a lot of stress. That's a lot to handle. And he's like, not going to do that again. This is too much. It is, man. But what you're doing is for others, and you got to work hard for that. And I think he's reacting too much because of his uncontrol of his emotions. He gets angry a lot. And I think that's what happened there for those that are wondering. I don't know all the information, but from a very, very limited knowledge, my guess, based on what I know, it would be that. This is all emotional. He got really angry. His wife did it because he's flipping out probably. He's training and just not doing what he wants, doing well enough. He's forgetting, all could be happening, trying to do Danger Fest and a World Championship, the first ever in Vegas, going down. And a lot of attention's on you, right? That's tough, but put off the Danger Fest this year and do it again next year. Don't quit on that. A lot of people are disappointed. I would have loved to gone to Danger Fest in my life. I would have loved to gone. And now to think I'll never get a chance to go because this year's a lot on somebody. He might think differently next year. He might have said he's given up, but it might not be a true give up. I hope at least, for other people, not just myself. It gives a lot of people things to look forward to. Became like a reunion, I heard. You know, I might not be a part of the knife throwing community, but I'm there watching. I tried my part. I think I got a little bit in, and a lot of people like me, and a lot of people don't like me. I know I say the truth. I say it the way it is. A lot of people have a problem with that nowadays. They want to censor free speech, especially a man of faith. And it's sad, but that's the reality. I get it. I understand. But yeah, I say that because emotion. When you're doing a trick shot, you want to be in control of that emotion. It's not easy to fail, to not be able to do something over and over and over and over again. With people watching, they're making fun of you, laughing at you, things like that, right? But you push through that. And then you still accomplish it. You've done more than just a trick. You've done a lot more than just a trick. And it plays with everything in life. How you're going to handle emotion, difficult times. Things aren't easy in life. And you're teaching people that. If you're online, you're influencing children. Like a lot of people have their eyes on you. And you gotta represent that. You gotta treat that like it's nothing. I mean, if you treat that like it's nothing, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. It's not cool at all. Anyways, hit the like button if you haven't. And I'm looking for one new follower, possibly two. After that trick, I hope I got up a few today. I hope. That never happens, and that deserves a little clickety. A lot of people hit the subscribe button, and I go down after a live. They'll hit it and then they remove it, but it's nice to see you guys hitting it, and those that are staying and hanging out. Hopefully I can do things like this to come and just give and give. That's sick. I don't want that. I'm leaving that up there. 2 different knives. So I use my original Tortos, and I have a customized top dog that I reshaped for my penetration tests. So it was an 8mm thick knife and a 7mm thick knife, completely different shapes. And I threw both of them at the same time, one hand, threw 2 cans with one hand, and pinned them both. And we have a wheel fill out. So Rochelle's filling that wheel out right now.
3M, you said James, you meant...
We're at 30 likes. Thanks, guys. That's
James Mitchell
huge.
or James Johnson?
I've done the hardest pendulum swing can you can imagine. So I had a can on my pendulum, and I threw a can, and I shish kebabbed them together. Like, I threw a can, it went in behind the pendulum, and I connected them together. It is the hardest. This guy, the Soul Thrower, you might know him. He's another YouTuber, big one. He's like, I'm going to try to do that trick shot to give you more attention. He tried, he failed, he couldn't do it. It's a tough trick. The best world champions in the world. You see their videos. They think they can do it. You think they can do it? They try. They can't. Some of the tricks I do are almost impossible for other people. I pride in that a lot. It is an enjoyment at the same time seeing them fail, but I also would be enjoying watching them succeed. And then that would have done what he intended. He was like trying to give me some more attention, but just because he couldn't do what he told me he was going to do. So
Ben said, "Can you give him a more close up?" I'm just waiting for.
You got it, buddy.
To reply
Let's
back.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Got one last.
All right, my knife of walls, and I got a ton more inside. So we got up here is most of my rotational throwers. Obviously, I got some like a trident throwing hatchet, and I do got my no spin beginners there. That's what you use for like children starting out no spin. Those are great. The Vengeance. I got Tops, Max the Mini Axe. It's a great. I love Tops, the company. K-Bar here. The Boss Hog. I got a lot of my EDCs here. No spin thrower, EDC, a lot of EDCs, a lot of Tops knives, a lot of other knives, Angel Fire knives, pretty cool knives here that I got recently, some rotational throwers that I've won, some more rotation, some no spin throwers mixed there. Got one Bo Shuriken here, if that's what you call them. bow shuriken. A lot of no spin knives here all over the world from Italy. My first ever sponsor's knife, put my initials. That's the original Iron Tier. Got my lightning bolt from the guy in Indonesia there. I designed it though, challenged him to make it. He did it.
James Johnson, you were gifted a spot on the wheel from 3 a.m.
Shock ram, the 8.5 inches of danger. Randy Bo McNeese's knives. Sick black Cadillac custom fuller, kind of pinches out on the bottom here. Really cool for no spin. Rounded off in the front. Super cool designs. More daggers by the Indonesia guy. An illegal weapon here.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite on this wall here, well, because of EDCs, I'm gonna have to go with I really like my camper EDC here on the wall specifically. The Steel Eagles are really nice. I can throw that thing like a beast. But my favorites are probably right here in the middle for sentimental value, and I can throw this thing like a beast. But it's just a knife, like a spike nail. This is really sweet. That's a really cool freaking lightning bolt. So if I got an angle grinder, I'd make my lightning closer to that. Get more cuts, more lines, straight lines. This is one of my better lightning bolts that I made in the beginning. Different shape knife. So I was able to, it was a different knife. Like you can see the design there. It came from a different.
How hard is it to hold a knife in one right, one in the left, and throwing them at the same time? I tried doing it, and it's the ugliest, awful thing.
Oh yeah, you're non-dominant hand. I mean, you don't see baseball pitchers really practicing throwing left-handed if they're a right-handed pitcher. Right? So the same for me applies. Like, I'm not going to work too much on my left hand because I'm not going to throw with my left hand in combat. I'm just not going to do it. If I lose my right arm, well, then I'm not looking to throw a knife. I'm looking to save my life. But it's hard. Yeah, it's definitely hard to throw with your non-dominant hand. I've thrown. We can do that. On another live, I'll throw with my non-dominant hand the whole live. It's just an extra thing, but it takes away from your skill that you're developing with your right arm. Like, if I'm in the military and I shoot like this, right, my rifle, I'm not gonna, fire it like this with my left. Like, I'm gonna do it the way I would go into, right? So that's my thinking on why I wouldn't throw too much left-handed. It's a waste. I've done left-handed tricks. I've pinned cans with my left hand. I've done a lot with my left hand. Trust me, I've done a lot. But it's just not something I do a lot of. But yeah, it's difficult, man. Just anything with your, try to write with your left hand, right? You want to feel like you're not. You think you're not gay? Well, throw with your left hand and see how you look. I heard someone say that before, and it's true. You look like a flimsy.
Why are you moving it?
I'm moving it to get it close. Good?
Is that good enough? Can you guys see the wheel okay? Kill switch just put LMFAO. The whole left.
Yo, let's hear a little sermon. Well, today's verse, before we spin the wheel, because that's important to me, it came from Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 to 9. Great. We have grace through faith. What is it? Sorry. We have been given grace through faith. It is not of ourselves. It is a gift from God. It's not our works, so that no man may boast. So grace is what I started off to talk about in the beginning. This isn't something that we get to earn. We don't earn our way to heaven. Everything is a gift from God. For your salvation, you're given this as a gift, so that people going around trying to earn their way to heaven or thinking they're good enough and they don't got to do anything in life. I feel like I'm a good person. I'll answer to God on Judgment Day. I can answer everything I've done. Like, God's not looking at our works to get into heaven or our works to please Him. He looks at His finished work on the cross. That's what work is going to get you into heaven. It's all Jesus. That's the reason you get into heaven, is because you put your faith, your trust in Him. And everything you do at that point is grace. It's just grace, because you're not going to line up to perfection. He lined up to perfection for you. You get into heaven because Jesus steps in place of you, presents you as perfection. It is his blood on the cross that saves you, not anything you can do. Nobody can do anything to get themselves into heaven. The people at one point are going to look, and they're going to look at God and, why am I not in heaven? Why am I not getting there? Because I cast demons out. I've given to the poor. I've done so many good things. And they're just looking at their works. And Jesus is going to look at them and go, depart from me. I don't know you. I didn't build a relationship with you. You just went off and did all these good things thinking that was what you need to do to get to heaven. But I didn't get to know you. We didn't talk. We didn't have a relationship. We didn't build anything together. You didn't trust my ways over your ways, right? So there's my little sermon for today. Grace is a free gift from God. It's nothing we can do to earn ourselves to a place in heaven. So, and at the same time, none of us, God's saying, like, none of you are going to be able to brag or boast. It's all because of Christ. We're all in the same place. There's no male, there's no female, there's no slave, there's no free, there's no Jew, there's no Gentile. We're all equal in Christ. And there's so much good in that we're all on the same line. You know, we might be given different rewards in heaven for what we have done down here, but we're all getting to heaven for the one reason, and that's all because of Jesus. It's all because of him. That's why that's the name above all names, right? That is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the last. There is nothing out there like Yeshua. Nothing out there like him. There is only people attacking that. Not Buddha, not Muhammad, not nothing else. Just Jesus. All right, guys.
James Johnson says he's 52 days clean and only by the grace of God.
Buddy, all glory to God, right? And that's such a good thing to hear. Your testimony becomes powerful. In the book of Proverbs, I think it is, where God names 7 things he hates. And one of them is a person who lies falsely about their testimony. Because how powerful a true testimony can be, right? When you lie about it, oh man. But when you have a good testimony, it brings God glory, right? That's powerful. That's important. Thank you, 3 a.m. Thank you, Kill Switch. Thank you, 3 a.m. I think it was only possible again because of 3 a.m. Jason, my man. Thank you. There are a lot of Jasons in the chat.
Yes.
Very common name on this page. I don't know why, but James, my name is Joshua, Jason Johnson. So many Jasons.
And thank you for your guys' donations for the buddy drive.
Kill Switch, 3 a.m.
Amazing of you. And I think we're ready to spin.
Yeah, the wife's always going to spin. Mix it up a little bit so it's all randomized. Good luck, everybody. Make sure when you win, whoever it is, give a shout out to 3 a.m. What a nice guy to be able to get these knives out to people around the world. Me and him working together right now. Number 43. 43 of these knives are out in the world in people's hands. Let's get another one out there. Let's go.
You ready?
All right, guys. Good luck. Get that light.
Sorry.
Oh. Steph. I don't even think Steph is here.
Winner.
She's definitely in the chat. She's always commenting.
Yep. She just got gifted a membership from 3 a.m. tonight, too. So she will get
Steph is the winner. You guys see that?
Woo! Thank you, 3 a.m. Congratulations, Steph.
Wow, she's going to be so happy. She's such a cool, positive person in the chat. She's always saying nice things in the chat, in my shorts, commenting. Such a cool girl on the channel. We're really glad to have her. What a surprise. Maybe 3 a.m. you see her in one of the comments, because if we don't get her in the live, you'll see her in the comments. And if you want to tell her she won, you can do that. But let me know right now if you want me to just tell her. I could reach out to her and get that done. That's awesome.
I believe she lives in Hawaii, right?
It might be all the way to Hawaii.
Yeah.
We're going to Hawaii with this knife. Wow. We've gone to Australia, Alaska, Hawaii now. We're all over the world.
Yeah.
The UK.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're all over.
Quite
We're all
positive
over.
she's in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's really cool, guys. Awesome. Okay, we'll even maybe clip a short. Maybe I can clip a short of her winning and show her that way.
That'd be cool.
And then she'll watch it and be like, what?
Did she email you before?
No, she's never won anything before it. She's never bought a spot on the wheel. This is completely a gift from our amazing 3 a.m. in chat.
In the description too, she'll get a notification.
She always watches. I think she hit the notification bell because she pretty much comments on every short I post.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to do a short then.
So I'm gonna make a short. and that's the way she's gonna find out. So
3
I'll
a.m.
get
said that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll
to
make
do
the
it that way.
short, and we'll make it dedicated to her. I'll try to clip it out where it's cool and it's not me just blabbering like this. You guys rock. This was an awesome live. Kill Switch, I have a shirt for you. So in the email, just let me know what color.
He already sent you an email.
You already sent me an email, sweet, so I can get a shirt off to you. I got a shirt coming for you, 3 a.m. You and James are spoiled. Trust me, I can't wait for you guys to get what I got and continuing to build. I want to build that anticipation for you guys because it's pretty freaking awesome. Let me grab a knife for my sign off. I gotta go with the Torto because they're freaking awesome. Guys, thank you for this live. It was an awesome one. Thomas getting me to do that trick shot. Couldn't have done it without you asking. Just remember that for the next lives, guys. If you want to see something that's insane, we can do it here. Like, within an hour, I got that done. There's people out there. I get more excited because I know people are out there trying so hard who are really good, the best in the world, and they fail, and we do it like that. We do it like that. And no spin. That's a tough one, throwing 2 knives at once, no spin. Anyways, I'm going to be on cloud 9 about that one for a while. I'm going to get to clip that out, edit a video about that, and I enjoy watching it. And it's freaking entertaining. I don't get to watch someone else do something like that. That's what's really cool and unique about this channel is that we do things you're not going to be able to find this on TV, YouTube, anywhere, TikTok. This is it. Right here, right now, on the Coolest Weatherman's channel. So the coolest crew, you guys rock. I thank you all so much. I'm going to sign off with a little prayer too right now. Heavenly Father, we give you all the glory for this. Everything we get, all the good done here is because of you. And we thank you for this opportunity that I have given and the people that you bless me with in the chat. We thank you, Father. We ask that you help us love you more so that we can love others more. So that's what we ask. And grace us. We need the mercy. We need the grace to do this. We can't do it without your strength, without your love, not the world's love, but your love, Father. Thank you so much. I love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Grip it, rip it, stick it, hit it, grow in your faith, and trust in the Lord. God bless all. Let's go!